I just got in my shipment of Mounjaro, so while I open it, let's chit chat. Welcome, guys. My name is Patrice, The.Patrice.Denise, and I have been on the medication Mounjaro for almost a year and a half. I started my Mounjaro journey November 30th of 2022, and I started out on the 2.5 milligram dose, just like most everyone starts out on. I was on that for 4 weeks, and then I moved to the 5 milligram dose and was on the 5 milligram dose until October, November of 2023. And then I went to the 7.5 milligram dose and have been on that dose ever since. I do want to preface everything that I talk about with Mounjaro or with my health journey in general. I am not a doctor. I am not a pharmacist. I am not someone who is trying to tell you what to do with your medication and your plan of care. That's something that you want to talk to your doctor about. I'm just sharing my journey with you guys. So before you go about changing anything with your medications, with your plan of care, with your routines, or exercise, health, and so forth, definitely talk to your provider about that. But let's open this up. I started to spread my dose out. Ooh. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this real quick. All right, there we go. I started to spread my dose out to every 10 days, and I've been doing that since about November of 2023. It is April of 2024 right now, if you were wondering. But last time I did my refill, I had a little situation where I had to pay, thank the Lord for HSA card. Thank God for that. I had to pay $1,700 to cover our deductible, or cover my individual deductible on the plan. And I recently found out, guys, see, that's why you have to pay attention when you pick these plans, because I did not really pay attention in October when it was time to pick the plans. We picked the cheapest one. We're not doing that next time. So you have your individual deductible, which they said is for prescriptions plus medical things. Even though I cover the individual deductible, I still have I had a little bit to go to cover the out-of-pocket deductible. So, thank goodness for HSA again. I had to pay, what was it? $1,700 was last time, but I had to pay $700 and something to get to the overall $2,500 deductible for this year, or the $2,500 for the overall medical out-of-pocket expenses for this year. So I have officially met that now. So moving forward, my medication should be covered 100%. Now, that's for me as an individual, but the rest of my family, we're all on the same plan. They have we met part of their deductible with my deductible, or with my expenses. We have the family deductible. So because I met my deductible, and some of that went to the family deductible. So if they have anything that they have to pay for, some of that, not deductible, all these different words and things to talk about with insurance, but we've met some of their out-of-pocket costs through me paying the family out-of-pocket costs. We met a good chunk of that. So they still would have some to go, a little bit to go. And we have a little bit left on our HSA card, so we can cover some things. But we have to be more careful when we choose these plans. So I'm ready for October, because you best believe we will be looking at it closely with a fine-tooth comb going through it. But I did go ahead and get 3 months supply of Mounjaro. So my prior authorization went through. Everything was fine. I have the 3 month supply of Mounjaro here. So let's talk about this shortage. So Right now, a lot of people were saying the shortage, is they can't find their medications and they don't know, when it will be back in stock. Well, I placed my order for this refill on last week Wednesday because I did it while I was doing my weekly update. I went ahead and pushed send the refill request in. They contacted me on that Thursday, so that was the 3rd. They contacted me on that Thursday, and which was the 4th, and said that my doctor needed to send in information for a prior authorization. They had to renew the prior authorization. Okay, I sent my doctor a message just to make sure that they were aware that they needed this. So my doctor knew, and they were working on that on their end. So they sent in the information for the prior authorization, like my last doctor notes, doctor visit notes, and things like that. I guess I'm not even sure if they needed my labs. I don't know what they sent in. I just know that they sent the information in. So they sent all that in on Friday. On Monday, they called the pharmacy. So this is with the insurance. The pharmacy said that they needed a prior auth in order to fill it. So my doctor sent all this over to the insurance company. So on Monday, I went on the portal, my insurance company's portal, and I saw that the prior authorization was in process. Well, later on Monday afternoon, the prior authorization must have went through because, what was that? Yeah, I got a call from my pharmacy saying, because they always call if the medication is I think over $100 or over $50 or something. They'll call you before they run the card that they have on file. So they called me late Monday afternoon, and I think I missed the call because I didn't speak with them until Tuesday, yesterday. And we talked about the cost, and I was confused. I was like, why am I paying this still? And I thought last time, and then she said, call your insurance company. So I called my insurance company, and they talked about the out-of-pocket max, and I was like, what? I didn't understand. Why do I have to deal with this? So I know next time. But all in all, I said, okay, just charge my HSA card, and so they did. And that was on yesterday. I think that was Tuesday. That was yesterday, probably. I can go back and look at my call log. Because one thing about me, I don't delete my call log, and I don't delete texts, and I don't delete important emails. If somebody is looking for something, this is off topic, but if somebody's looking for like a text, we were in a group text, and they were like saying, "Can you send me? I mean, do you remember when the such and such happened?" Yep, I sure do. I'll go to my phone and I'll go through that text, and I will have it because I don't delete any text, but or any important things. But so yesterday, this was at 11:37 that we called, and I gave them my information for to go ahead and put it through the HSA. And let's see, yesterday at 1:44 p.m. I got the notification that my medication was shipped. And here it is. It was delivered. Right now it's 4:57. I need to go put this in the refrigerator. But right now it's 4:57. It was actually delivered a little while ago. So, boom. Yep. And the ice pack is still in there, nice and hard. 2 ice packs, nice and hard. So that's still secure. I'm gonna go put this in the refrigerator. Be right back. So yeah, the shortages that people. What I suggest to do is if your insurance has a mail order pharmacy, I don't know, but I would check to see if your insurance has a mail order pharmacy. And if your insurance has a mail order pharmacy, that might be the better route to go to get your medications instead of going to like local pharmacies, because everybody's going to local pharmacies. So you got to be a little different. Got to be a little different than what everybody else is doing. So I probably would check into going through your mail order pharmacy rather than going through the local pharmacies. But just definitely call around to see who has it in stock if you are having issues getting it. Like I said, they said it was, the prior authorization was approved. The next day I got the call saying that they're ready to charge me. And then the next day it was, and then that same day it was shipped and I received it the very next day. So, and I got 3 boxes of the 7.5 milligram dose. Now, maybe because it's 7.5 milligram dose, I don't know. Maybe the higher doses are the ones that are not necessarily in stock. But yeah, I would just say check around and play around with that. Also, I got a question that someone asked me, will I ever come off of Mounjaro? I have been contemplating that. I definitely have been contemplating that and think about that. But I equate that with blood pressure medication. So if someone's blood pressure is controlled by medication, they can't just stop cold turkey. They may have to slowly titrate down. And because I have 3 months of 7.5, I don't necessarily think I'm going to titrate down in the dosage. What I might do is just to play with the numbers and play with my blood sugar numbers and see how they stand with doing this. I don't think I'm going to do it just yet. I might not do it for the next month or two. I don't know when, but I definitely not going to do it before I go to my doctor appointment because I already talked to him about me going to doing it every 10 days. And he knows that, but he did warn me if my A1C goes up, that's on me, not on him. But I might move to every 14 days. And then from every 14 days, maybe go to every like 18 days. And then every 21 days, like that, and then see how it goes. But not like real fast. I'm taking it slow, so that my body can get acclimated to the decrease in the medication as well as making sure my blood sugars don't just go sky high. Because the whole point, being on Mounjaro is to make sure my blood sugar is controlled and I don't develop any comorbidities or any debilitating things or with my health. It affects your nerve system, your eyes. It affects your skin. It affects your cardiovascular system. It can affect, because it affects your cardiovascular system, it can affect your respiratory system. So it definitely can affect your, or it's not, it doesn't necessarily directly affect, but it can have some correlation with hyperlipidemia or high cholesterol. So I don't want any of that to happen because I just say, oh, I'm going to stop Mounjaro. Yes, I do know that nutrition plays a big part in blood sugar. So I do know that as I titrate or widen my range of injections, then I need to make sure my nutrition is spot on. So I got all that in my head and thinking about all that, but just wanted to pop on here real quick and say I got my next 3 months worth. I still have some because I'm doing it every 10 days. So I still have some in there, and plus this next 3 boxes. So I am well stocked, and that can take me a good ways. Now, however, I want to get my money's worth because moving forward, it should be covered fully, right? For the rest of this year. So you best believe I will be refilling it. Best believe. And I'll just look at the expiration date and see where it stands. But I will be refilling it and getting the benefits of this high deductible, high out-of-pocket insurance plan that I'm on. In the comments below, let me know. Are you having issues with getting your medication? Are you having issues with pricing? Oh, it's horrible. It is very horrible. So let us know in the comments below. If you want to know my backstory on Mounjaro, as well as previously I was on Ozempic, definitely check out videos like this one up here, and you will get more information on that. But yes, this medication has definitely helped me to control. Oh, and another comment was asking, has my diabetes been reversed? I don't necessarily know if I can say that I don't have diabetes, because I never will be able to truly say I don't have diabetes. I don't want to claim diabetes anyway, because I don't want it to have that control over me. But nevertheless, I can say that I have conquered diabetes because I have controlled it. And I have controlled it using the medication Mounjaro, as well as my diet and my exercise plan. So I can say that I have found a way to control it, and by that way, by controlling it, I have conquered it. It's not affecting me in a negative way like it could have if I had kept my A1C at the highest point that it was at, which was 10 point something. Crazy, right? I know. My blood sugars right now range anywhere between 80s to the lower than the teens, 100s. And that's my fasting blood sugar. But I'm rambling at this point. Check out some other videos that I have on my Mounjaro journey, and definitely continue to work hard on your journey. I am in support of your journey. You got this. You can do this. We got this together. I thank you for your love and your support as always. Until the next video, God bless.